Ladies and gentlemen, I hope this finds you well. Long time ago, when Africans were trying to fight for their freedom, it is not all of them who are willing to go out there in the forest and fight, but they were forced by the circumstances. And therefore today I decided to make this video in the fact that something that I am trying to say and I'm trying to figure out, I once tried and failed, but I could not stop trying again. And I also may help somebody somewhere. And maybe the most important part is that this voice may reach to the intended, or rather the person who can be of help and maybe of a solution. Currently, I'm recording this video, you can see I'm in an empty big hall, but it is not that empty. If I can walk back, like rather you're gonna see this. I got a guitar there. Okay, you stay walking. It's a big hall. Another guitar there. Yeah, another one there. We got a machine down there. That's a guitar effect. We go round. You have a chair there. Finally, you have a full set of drums there. You can see that. It's a class that I started not long ago. Actually, it's not even a month. It is just a short while. And I decided to come here. This is Nyeri town, by the way. I decided to secure a room and try to start a class. I want to say this, though not in a very happy mood. I started this sometime, I think like 1 year ago or almost 2 years ago, but it is 1 year and some few months in a different county that I'll not mention now, but it is known widely by many people of that place. And when I started, truly and honestly, it was by a calling from many government officials, many speakers, many people who are our leaders who say, you know what, young people, you should try to do something useful rather than drugs and everything that you talk about negatively. Myself, I thought I would make a change and try to start a small class whereby I would earn a living and also employ some few people in the sector of training. And truly and honestly, it was for a very short time. And then the county council showed up. And to cut the long story short, they didn't want even to listen to my side of the story. They didn't want even to listen that I had availed myself to the ward admin of that ward, trying to get some certification of having a class done, and maybe they would wait for me to pay for the licenses, because I didn't have the capital by then. But they didn't listen. They were forcing to carry my instruments, and you know what? I was forced to stop them. Well, and I ended up in police cell. But this is what I want to say today. And for the young people out there who are trying something new. Not once, not twice have I found myself in a setup where the politicians are talking, government officials are talking, and I can recall even specific individuals who came with a word of trying to help young people to establish themselves and at least start something of their own. But it is easier said than done, because I tried that by myself. I did not ask anyone's help, but still they could not wait for me to at least get some funds and maybe pay for the licenses. They were ready to crap it down. Now, I lost everything. And they were happy, I guess so, yeah, now that I was going, seeking for employment, people to give me some casual works, and it's okay. Later on, again, they did not stop by calling upon the youths to stop drugs, to stop, the evil doings and try to do something of their own. And I asked myself, what exactly is that thing they call something of your own, or rather something constructive? What is it? Because I do train people, and I've trained people who have gone very far in the instrument. And I know that I'm capable, and that's what I'm trying to establish myself for. And because I am not very much familiar with the law of Kenya, can someone tell me that? Do we really have an opportunity where I can give you a chance to start something and then maybe cater for the licenses and the certifications later? I mean, do we have that room to at least being helped and supported to start? And my worry is, if someone else may hear what the government is saying and then they try to start their things, they'll not wait too long before it's cracked down. I'm so much like, I don't even understand what really is our country in need of. I am not even understanding. We think of how the social media is ready to take you down once they see that you are in the limelight. They'll try to come with some filthy interviews to try to crap you down. But you know what? When you're trying to pull yourself up, even literal subscriptions, comments, or even sharings, they could not give it. And then maybe by one or two things that you did that amazed people without second that they supported you, people out there are really eager and looking forward to take you down. My worry is, like, when will we understand that whatever people in the authority say, they do not mean it? And if they do, let me understand maybe from you, maybe you have the know-how. Like right now I'm trying to start. I am sure the reason I have not even gone out there trying to advertise is because I'm waiting to be, to be certified for all those. And let's not talk about certificate for a moment. It is a matter of money. If you don't have the money, yes, you're struggling to start that small business, but if you don't have the money to bribe these people, you'll not continue. I trust in God, and I pity those people who think that because they are in the authority, they'll ever take people down. One thing that I'm sure of is that you may set your ears to listen to these leaders. But if you try to do what you think is right according to what they are saying, they again come after you and they try to take you down. In their level, most of them get what they do by, the so-called deals, okay? But indeed, it's public's money. Nobody doesn't know that. And when we young people try to talk about that, next you'll hear he is abducted. That is not my point. My point is this. I'm not asking to be given any money. I'm not asking that. I'm not asking to be given any capital. I'm not asking that. I'll work myself to the ground to see that this thing becomes a success. But is there a law? Is there somewhere I can go? Is there an office I can approach? And please help me if you can. That they can understand me in my point of view, that allow me to start, and then immediately, but first of all, maybe you can come and check whatever I'm doing is legal, it's not something wrong. Then allow me to work for some time before I start paying for the licenses and for the taxes. Allow me. Because if I don't start it, like, what else will I be doing? You understand me? You are keeping telling us that, we do not like work. Tell me how many jobs are available right now. Just tell me. Yeah? For whichever reason, allow us. Some of us are in schools, and even in those schools, we are struggling to be in. Like literally. No one is providing everything for you. So you want to have something that you can be doing so that you don't become a bother to many people. Please, somebody help me with this. Tell me, is there anyone I can approach so that can hear my request? At least be given some time. Yes, I'll pay for those licenses and everything, but at least let them give me a head start. Let me just start in my own way, Like, just let's be honest here. Do you think in this hall, the first thing I'll start with is to think of buying a piano to start training people, or start thinking of licensing money? Let's be honest here. Next month is coming, and the owner of this place will not understand. He will need the rent of this house. Please, someone of goodwill to understand me and guide me. Like, is there a place or any government office that I can go and they hear me out in this way? Just that. Because I've tried to ask, to inquire, yet in that place that I'm telling you I first approached a government office, and specifically a ward admin office. You can imagine. And I think, I don't know, please help me if you can, for this one time. And I'm not asking for money. Please understand me clearly. I'm not asking for money. God had given me the know-how to hustle and to have something at hand. But at least I do not have enough to pay for the licenses and to buy for the instruments that I need to be training people with. Those 2 or 3 guitars are not important to train people. I mean, they are not enough. You understand? This one set of drum here is not enough to train people. I don't even have a piano, which I'm looking forward to have. But tell me, will I be struggling to have a piano or to start paying those licenses of a business that is not even working? I request that this be seen, even if it is maybe by a government official, someone who will have the know-how and give me a directive. Thank you.